There it is. All right, Oklahoma City PD in what sounds like an intentional traffic collision and maybe a gunfight. Here's their community incident briefing. I kind of like it when agencies do these things because, adding to the feel good transparency of law enforcement. Um, when these things are put together and structured so people can digest the information and see in real time, well, not in real time as it happened, not as it is happening, I think is a pretty good thing. Let's see what's up. Yeah.
I'm Captain Dan Stewart with the Office of Media Relations.
Hi, Dan.
We want to share with you some information about a recent shooting involving one of our officers. In the early morning hours of May 1st, Officer Flowers was driving south on Martin Luther King Boulevard on his way to an unrelated disturbance call.
I got a guy that just tried to run into my car. He's coming up behind me now.
The suspect, Quentin Pace, was also driving south on Martin Luther King Boulevard and struck Officer Flowers' vehicle several times.
He's coming back at me again now.
Okay, what the absolute fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, he just hit my car. Second off, ball out again. Looks like it's going to flip around again.
Both vehicles were disabled at Northeast 52nd Street.
Wow.
I'm hit. I'm trapped in the vehicle.
Officer Flowers was trapped inside his vehicle after the collision. Mr. Pace exited his vehicle with a gun and began firing at Officer Flowers while he was still inside his vehicle.
Oh.
Officer Flowers fired his rifle through the patrol car.
He just went big. You know what? Fuck this 9 or 40 or 45 or whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and get the patrol rifle and I'm going to start punching holes in glass and then I'm going to start punching holes in this asshole.
Car's windshield and driver's side window,
Bravo.
striking Mr. Pace and stopping his actions.
Good.
Shortly thereafter, a responding officer was able to place Mr. Pace in custody.
Yeah, I got some minor cuts, but I think I'm okay.
Officer Flowers was taken to a local hospital to be treated for minor injuries he sustained during the collision. Mr. Pace was also transported to a local hospital where he received treatment.
You ever go to SHOT Show? Go to the High Point booth to see what's new for evidence bags this year?
For non-life-threatening injuries. Mr. Pace was booked into the Oklahoma County Detention Center. This investigation is in the early stages and will take time to complete.
Hey, fucking hats off to this guy, man. I mean, I don't know what more he could have done. Proactively, reactively, he did what he had to do. I mean, the guy was intent on hunting him down, wrecking him out, then has the balls to get out and start shooting at him, and then he got lit up with an AR. I mean, that's...
Just tried to run into my car. He's coming up behind me now.
The suspect, Quentin Pace, was also driving south on Martin Luther King Boulevard and struck Officer Flowers' vehicle several times.
He's coming back at me again now.
So what do they teach, or what could be taught in driving, like when you're at the academy or during your research in service? Is there something that you could do? Because this isn't going to be a one-off, right? This is going to become more and more prevalent, this kind of bullshit. So are they lessons we could take from the South African guy? Are there things that we can take from the military? Are there things that we can take as it relates to driving from other areas so that we can at least defend against this kind of stuff and give yourself a better chance? Because this dude, despite being ballsy in getting that AR into work, he could have just as easily been dead.
Yeah, he just hit my car. Second off, ball out again. Looks like it's going to flip around again.
Both vehicles were disabled at Northeast 52nd Street.
Fucking airbag gets in the way, man.
I'm trapped in the vehicle.
Officer Flowers was trapped inside his vehicle after the collision. Mr. Pace exited his vehicle with a gun and began firing at Officer Flowers while he was still inside his vehicle.
Hey, boy!
Officer Flowers fired his rifle.
Not a damn word. Just work. Didn't scream, didn't yell, didn't get bent out of shape, just went to work.
Through the patrol car's windshield and driver's side window, striking Mr. Pace and stopping his actions. Shortly thereafter, a responding officer was able to place Mr. Pace in custody.
Yeah, I got some minor cuts, but I think I'm okay.
Officer Flowers was taken to a local hospital to be treated for minor injuries he sustained during the collision. Mr. Pace was also transported to a local hospital where he received treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. Mr. Pace was booked into the Oklahoma
There he is. Here's Mr. Pace.
County Detention Center. This investigation is in the early stages and will take time to complete.
Thanks, Dan. Dan looks stoned right there. So, again, what can we do to defend against this kind of stuff? And hats off to this officer for getting the work done when it was kind of janky there for a minute. That was crazy. And I don't know. I mean, is there anything that I missed? Is there anything we should be talking about as it relates to this particular scenario? Drop it in the comment section down below. Let me know. You guys be good or be good at it. Be safe. We'll see you next time.